Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Gemini, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Gemini Spirit. Alright, Gems, 3 cards for the first person and 3 cards for the other person. And then we'll do your mutual energies. For the first person, I have the King of Cups. Oh, 10 of Swords. And the 2 of Pentacles. Second person, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, mutual energies, King of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the Chariot. Bottom of my deck, I have a 2 of Swords in reverse. So somebody has made up their mind about this connection. And see, from the first look at the cards, from the first person's point of view, I feel this person was playing hot and cold. They were maybe expressing their emotions and pulling back, or giving mixed signals. So that's what I'm getting. They had emotions, of course, they had feelings, but they were giving mixed signals. And I think this connection came to a very bad ending. Maybe they were juggling, they couldn't make up their mind, they didn't know whether they wanted to, totally give their heart or not, so they could have been giving mixed signals. The other person is seeing that as a game. Yeah, they were playing mind games with me, they were making me feel I was not good enough, they had other options, they treated me like I was just one of the many options for them. No, they were just a player, all they wanted was attention. That's my first thought, of course. Gemini, I'm going to clarify all these and then we'll do your mutual energies. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards here, Gemini. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? We'll take a few more gems from another deck. Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right, and a few more from a third deck, Gemini, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Gemini, says, I was thinking of you last night. I can feel your desire for me. I know that you're the one for me. I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. I appreciate the lessons you taught me. I get so frustrated when you're on the phone when we are together. I want to get up and walk out of the room because it's so very disrespectful. I see our time together as sacred and, believe it or not, limited. If we are spending precious time together, our attention should be on each other. You say that I'm your divine true love and that I'm always on your mind. I don't understand. Then how you could have then ghosted, ignored, and even blocked me so much over the years. There are times when you've denied my existence so much that I felt that the pain might only end if I no longer existed. I tried to help you with your addictions, but you took me and my love for granted. I was happy and carefree before, but you kept taking from me. You stole my heart, my love, my light, and even my well-being. I'm trying to recover from this and heal from within. I always think about you when I hear our favorite song. I wanted you, but I couldn't express my feelings to you. Someday I know I'm going to regret that I let you get away. You left an impression on my heart that I just can't forget. All right, so these were some of your messages, Gemini. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. And somebody asked me this question, Gemini, why does the ex keep showing up and now, we've already disconnected from them? It's to show you how far you've come. If this person had not taught you this lesson, how would you have then learnt? Right? So this is to show you it's not stagnant energy. It's to show you how much you've evolved, how much this lesson has taught you. So learn from this, and maybe it kind of gives you that validation for what you've been through was for your betterment, or how you have to see yourself, or how you have to move in the future in your own life. That is why the past keeps maybe coming back into these cards to prove to you. I don't see the second person crying, or feeling sad and feeling, oh my God, they don't love me. I see this, at least the second person saying, you know what, I recognize these cups were empty, I'm moving on. I'm getting onto my own chariot and I'm moving towards victory and success. I have the right to make my own choices and my own decisions. That was not what maybe you were 5 years before, or 3 months ago, let's say. Right? So that's why these tarot readings are there, because even though the changes may be very subtle, there's actually a big change happening in your own life, with your own self. So sorry about the little lecture I gave you, but even I sometimes used to wonder why is this X showing up, So now I understand, and I hope I made you understand too. So okay, so person A, let's begin with you. How are you feeling currently? What's the King of Cups for you? What's the king? Oh, this person has feelings even now, but they don't have the courage. They don't have the courage to now come and express their feelings, because they know they betrayed their person. They hurt them, they betrayed them, they stabbed their person with 10 swords in their back, and they are now stuck. Now they are stuck reaping the karma that they've sowed. This person is acknowledging, yes, I didn't treat them right. I treated them like they were just an option in my life. I never thought they'll ever, get over me or whatever. But yes, I ended up really hurting them. I know that. I know my behavior hurt them. This person is feeling like they lost out on somebody very, very special. Somebody who was actually a wish come true. Somebody who was very special. I mean, this person is now wondering what to do. This person could have been juggling for sure. So Two of Pentacles, yeah, they are acknowledging it as well. They say, yeah, I was juggling. I couldn't make up my mind, and I know that I need to come and apologize to them. I mean, I want to talk to them, I want to message them, but I don't have the courage, because I'll have to start off with an apology. I really didn't value them. I disrespected them. I hurt them, and it's going to be a lot of work to start right from scratch. Even then, I'm not sure if the other person will even want me back anymore. They seem very happy on their own. Now they're making their own dreams and wishes come true. Maybe they will block me, or they have another option now. So they are very insecure right now. They don't know what to say or how to even start this conversation. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? Tell me. Person B is saying, they didn't choose me. They didn't make up their mind. This person was only in it for their own game. They were a narcissist. They played mind games with me. Yes, I was willing. Person B says, I was willing. I was willing to, I thought this was going to be my forever partner. I even showed them what I brought to the table. And I waited, but I never got that love offer from them. This person was giving me illusions. They were treating me like I was just a nobody to them, or, one of the many for them. Second time again, my God, same card from another deck. Person B says, yes, I recognize narcissism. I recognize people now who play games with me. I think person B says they were just a player. They were just seeking attention from me, from other people, just wanted passion, and they left me out in the cold. But that taught me that I don't have to wait for anyone to choose me. I can make my own choices. And that's exactly what person B has done. They've picked up their sword and cut away the past, and they're now focused on a brand new future. They pulled back that cup of love. It's not that they've lost their, that feeling of I want love or I want to give love. No, person B says, no, I just took back my love. I put a lid on it and I saved it all for myself. I'm saving it so that when my life turns around and I find a new Two of Cups, they offer me their cup, I have a cup of love ready to give them. At least now I know what to look out for, Omkaratarot. No more players in my life. I'm calling in a brand new soulmate in my life, Two of Cups connection. So that's why I'm keeping this cup ready for them, the new person. When they offer me their cup, then I offer them my cup. I know the difference between somebody who's also like me, who also wants something stable. Like if I'm bringing a lot to the table, I want to see what they're bringing to the table. Yep, I'm sure there's a brand new soulmate out there for me. So that's the changes I think both of you have gone through. Okay, so mutual energies for the first person, they are scared to take action now. Person A is very, very afraid to take action. As much as they now wish they had one more chance, they feel it's too late. The other person has walked away now. Maybe they did detached, they don't care for me anymore. Maybe it's too long. Maybe they're already on their way. I don't see them stressing over me. They look very happy in their own life. And the more that I think they're seeing the other person happy and glowing and moving forward, this person is getting more and more depressed because their life is now absolutely stagnant. They are now very sad about the fact that they lost out on a very good partnership, somebody who was willing to give them equal give and take. So all the 10 swords they plunge into the other person's back is now on their side. This person is going through the dark night of the soul. They feel they pushed away the best relationship of their life. Okay, so person B, what about you? What do these 3 cards mean for you then? Person B says, they were just selfish. They were selfish, they were self-centered, they were attention-seeking. They just wanted me stuck and chained and bound to, them, wondering, or like, how one person, you wait, I will confuse you and you stay stuck here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to commit or not commit, but you stay stuck on me. So that person B says that's the way they made me feel, that I was just supposed to wait without seeing anything, going forward. They were trying to make me feel like I had to compete for their attention. I had to fight for their time. I had to fight for their connection. So that's when I realized that, well, I waited long enough, and even now, if you can't make up your mind, then I'm going to walk away. All the cups you're offering me are empty. So I'm walking away from you. I think person B realized that this was probably a karmic connection or a toxic situation. I mean, why else would they keep playing hot and cold, hot and cold? Sometimes give me a cup of love, sometimes, shoot me down with a bow and arrow. That's when I think person B learned to stand up for themselves. They pulled out all those swords that had been plunged into their back. They got onto their own chariot and they are moving forward towards victory and success. Tell me about the chariot for you, person B. Where are you going on that chariot of yours? Oh, they're saying, I'm just turning my back to this person. I'm putting distance between the two of us. I've turned my back on this, and now I'm on my chariot trying to see, well, what else is out there? Where's my new soulmate? And I think person B has also realized that when it's time to find a new soulmate, the universe is still going to test them and present them with a lot of options. They have to now have learnt their lesson big enough to know which cup to choose, which one is not a player, or which one is there for a short time, not a long time, which person will you choose. I think this was a lesson for person B, not to overgive of their love or stay stuck in a situation, and make their choices for themselves. So I think somebody here is making that choice and saying, I see you now. I see that you were only playing mind games with me. You were rude, you were mean, you never opened up your emotions, which is a big red flag to tell me that, no, this is not my soulmate. You were never interested. You were playing these mind games because you were never interested in commitment. So I guess that's what I have for you now then, Gemini. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.